Hi everybody, this is Becca from Watch Becca Plan, and today we are going to do a flip through for week 9. Week 9. I've set up most of this for March, except for the monthly calendar, which I'm going to film me setting it up after this, so that you guys can see how I do it. I haven't filmed a monthly plan with me in a while, so I figured I'd do it. Same starter page, like beginning pages. I did go to Joann Fabrics and get some scrapbook paper. So this is scrapbook paper from Joann's, and then the back has this design. It's not my favorite, but I really like the checkerboard in the front. So, and I think it looks really cool behind the stars and the moons. This is the calendar with my color code key. Sticky note, because I come here every morning to fill in my reading log for the day. So I figured if I stuck this sticky note here, that would be an optimal place to put it to see it every morning. So I have my reading tracker cards where I fill out every day how many pages I read. I do it so that, because I read it in bed at night, so that if I fill it out the next morning, I can look and see what the last page I read on my Kindle was and write that down first thing in the morning before I start reading for the day. So I have all of February. I did this for January too, and then I have March in here ready to go because today is the last day of February. This is just a personal size side pocket that I cut down on top because the width was good. So I just cut the top down, and then I rounded this pocket and stuck a sticky pocket on the front so it can house all my like extras. And I just have like receipts and stickers and my stencil, my mood key, and my reading tracker in there, and my little things here. My yearly overview with tracker in the back, my holidays, which I haven't filled out and need to fill in. This is my perpetual calendar. This goes from year to year and just has stuff, birthdays, anniversaries, 2025 goals. I gotta fill that out today because it's the last day of the month. This is my Calm dashboard. And then starts my monthlies, January, and then February. And then this is March, which I will film after this. My Pokemon Go schedule. And I have the rest of the months. I carry the whole year with me, even if the months have passed, because sometimes I need to see that information. So I carry a year's worth of monthlies with me at all times, and I just put sticky notes in here to write down, like if I get a dentist appointment for November, just write down dentist appointment November, this date, this time, and then when I get to the month, I copy all that information over in the best fitting way with everything else that I have going on at that current month. I find if I just add it in my monthly when I get the appointment, like at the dentist's office, I'm writing fast and it doesn't look very good, it's sloppy. And so I just find it easier to write it on the sticky note and then transfer all that information over when I get to that month. This is my Pokemon Go schedule. Me and my husband play. It's something that we do together. We used to do it when my son was sleeping. He would fall asleep to car rides, so we started playing Pokemon Go again. We played it when it first came out, but we started playing it again so that we would have something to do when our son was napping in the back of the car. So, in his car seat. So we just continued playing it. We like playing it together, and the competition, and it's the only thing we can do, the only competition thing we can do that doesn't involve us having an argument. So we're good. My 2025 mood tracker was 6 months on the front and 6 months on the back. And I do a 1 to 5 rating scale on my mood. So like 1 is green, we're good to go, everything is great. And 5 is I've had the worst day ever and I am going to curl up in a ball in the bed and just zone out for a little while. This is my journaling tracker. I changed it for March. This is how February looked and all the previous ones I've done looked. I had like a calendar on the front for the month, and then my February wins, and then my journal tracking. I just micro journal like something like just main things that happen that day. I find that this is the easiest way for me to like get out my thoughts without feeling overwhelmed by like a full page that I have to sit down and write in for 20 minutes. So I really am enjoying the micro journaling. For February, this is the journaling or the Pokemon Go schedule for March. They haven't released it yet, but I changed the back a little bit. And then I changed March too. So I have like a little quote up here about flowers and spring and stuff because the 20th is the first day of spring. And then I did date and memories. So like my top memories of the month, then my top wins, and then my journaling for the month. So we'll try this out for March and see how it goes. I was finding that with the February one with the calendar, it's just another thing I have to do. It has no purpose for me. This is not something I use for anything other than just checking out the date. It doesn't even help me remember what day it is. So there's no point in doing this for me, and it was just something to look at. And it's another task that I have to do on a daily basis, and I forget about it, and then I fill in like 3 or 4 days at a time. So it's pointless to me, and I would much rather use that space wisely and for something that I would use and I would enjoy looking back on. So that's why I switched it to memories. I'm going to give it a shot, see how it goes. Funny stuff we say, and then starts my weeklies. So this is this week and last week. I have a lot going on. Can you tell? I use a week on one page. Let me just clear all these sticky notes off here because I have a lot going on right now and they are everywhere. Okay, so this is last week and this week. I have the week number up here with the dates that it spans, and then I have the day of the week up here with I used my stencil, my little flag on my stencil, this one, which came on the basic shape stencil, the red one, or the terracotta one, that flag all the way down with a highlighter, and then just write the number of the day, like the date, the number date in each of the flags. Then I do the weather with my weather stencils and the temperature. And then on the left side of these boxes, I do like major events or appointments or holidays, major stuff like that. Like my son going to school, trash day, picking up groceries, my mom's birthday party is tomorrow, Pokemon Go events that we would be going out to do, stuff like doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, all go here. And then on the right side, I do things that have to be done that day. So if it has to be done that day, it goes right here on the day that I'm currently on. Usually in the morning I'll fill this out. And then if it's something that just needs to be done this week, I'll put it over here on this task list. And something I've been doing lately is I have a hard time with the Alistair method where it has like the days. I was doing it previously I'm sure in one of my pocket videos it shows what I was doing, but it has like a weekly tracker and it has Monday through Sunday, and then you write the task and then you check off the day that it was done. I have a hard time with that. I don't know why. So what I've been doing is when I check it off, I have a little bit wider box here, and I write the day of the week, the first letter of the day of the week that I did it on. So I can look at this task and say, hey, I did that on Thursday, I did these on Monday, I did that on Thursday, and so on. So that way I still see what day I did it, but I don't have to have that tracker, and it takes up a bunch of space, and sometimes I don't use all of it. So this was a way for me to get a week on one page and still have the same kind of thing, but not. You get my drift. And so yeah, so tasks are over here, weekly things here, dinners here, and then I have little check boxes here that I use my stencil to make. And then when the day is done, part of my like closing down my planner for the day routine is checking off the box to, you know, I journal in my micro journal. If I had a win, I put that in. If I have a memory, I'll put that in. And then I come here, check everything off that I got done, and anything that didn't get done, I leave open until my weekly review, and I check this box. So that's like my daily planning. But I'm really loving this. I love how full it looks. It's really, really been helpful. And then I have my grocery lists, sticky notes, and then the weeks. I think I did all of March. Yeah, I did all of March, and then I need to do April. I don't know how many weeks I'm going to keep in here. I have the whole year in here so far. I did back plan this just so I would have it, because sometimes I do need to reference that stuff. Not very often, but I do sometimes. So, yeah. This is Esper from Killing Her Softly on Instagram. I just love Esper. She's my favorite Pokemon. Waiting on list. This I might change. I'm not 100% sure if I like this. Separating out the list. I don't know. I had a master task list and I just wasn't getting to it, but this is even worse because now I have to go to multiple pages to see things. I do like having my projects separate. And I do like having my to buy separate so that I can run down the list when I'm on Amazon and I'm buying something. I can just run down this list and be like, okay, what can I pick up off of this right now? Can I add something to my cart that would get something off my list? My wish list. VTech marble runs for my son. Michigan museums you want to go to. And then some project notes. This is another scrapbook paper from Joann's. And then just notebook paper. Some extra notebook paper back there. Oh, and then this is the other thing I added. So I went to Dollar Tree. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. I went to Dollar Tree because I always get my birthday cards there. All my birthday cards and anniversary cards and stuff. I always get there because they're like 50 cents a dollar. I found this Perfect Puzzles word search. And it has like, I don't even know, 81, 82 word searches in it. And I figured it might be the right size. So what I did was I brought it home and I cut it down. And they are the perfect size for A6. They're a little bit small, but nothing is in the box. It has the titles are all in there. The list is all in there. And I've been really, really enjoying having this in there. So like if I'm waiting in the car for my son somewhere, or if I'm waiting at an appointment somewhere and I'm waiting in line, I can just pull this out and do it. Or if I'm sitting here and I just need to like calm down and just relax for a few minutes and I don't want to like start something creative and I just need to like focus on something stupid for a few minutes and get out of my head, I'll just come here. It's really been fun and I really, really enjoy it. And this was like $1. They had other ones. They had crossword puzzles, and I think they had Sudoku too. Sudoku. I'm not 100% sure. I know they had crosswords. So I might get another one of those too. But, so I just cut those down and put them in here, and it was like $1 for fun, you know? And they had a bunch of them too. So if I run through all of those for some reason, I can pick up a different one and have different word searches. This is the other thing I got from Dollar Tree. I got it because it has an acetate with white and then it covers up the lines. And I thought, oh, that might be really, really cool in my planner. And with the white and then the colored lines and stuff, like I just thought that was so cool. It was $1 and I was like, okay. And then the notebook paper isn't half bad. It's very thin. I don't know if it would hold up to my pens, but for scratch paper, which is usually what I need, it would be pretty good. And I think it's the same size as the word search. Yeah, it's 5x7. So I'd have to cut the pages down a little bit, but I don't think I would mind that very much. honestly. So I was going to start working on trying to add that into the planner. I really like my cover right now that I have going, so I don't know, maybe I'll add it in somewhere else. Then I have my Watch Becca plan section, my planner size guide, videos, things to make, inserts. I just released my monthlies and an undated. So if you like my monthlies and you like them undated, I just today released the freebie undateds, the undated freebies in the 9 sizes I usually do. I'm trying to get the freebie inserts everyone has been asking for out. It has been, so now that my son has gone to school every day this week, I've had some time to actually do stuff like that. Bad Omens and Ghost, my favorite metal bands. This vellum is from Joann's. I don't know, I have a bunch of it I've bought over the years. I think it's from Joann's, but it's really pretty and it's mauve and I like it. Trackers, these sticky notes, I love these sticky notes. You'll see them throughout my whole planner. I love them, and I got them. They were Mr. Pen on Amazon. They're like $3 for like 7 stacks of sticky notes. Great deal. I don't have it linked anywhere because I just got it and I was testing them out to see if I liked them, but very good sticky notes. Sticky note for my husband, notes on a cleaning routine, master grocery list, which I am working on generalizing for people who aren't in my family and posting as a freebie. I'm trying to make it, because like mine says me and my son and stuff and pets, and it's very like personalized to us and what we normally buy. So I'm trying to make it less just for us so that everyone can use it. So it's taking a little while. Cleaning log. This is something I made in Canva. And then starts my reading section. So I tried really, really, really hard to read Tress of the Emerald Sea. It is a very good book. It's a very good book, but I'm just in a place right now where I need like romantic fantasy books, and I could not handle straight fantasy with a little bit of romance in there. I needed like romance with some fantasy in there, or like a good combo of the two. So I did DNF it. I just think it's not the right time for me to read it. In the future, I'm sure I will borrow it from my library and finish reading it, and it'll be fine. It's just DNF for now. I really, really wanted to finish it though. I promise that I did. But I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. So I did DNF it for right now. I put it on the back burner and I returned it to the library, and I can always reborrow it and then pick up right where I left off. So in the future, when I have not, it was taking me like, let me see, it was taking me, where was it? Trust of the Emerald Sea. I started on the 19th and I read and I read and I read and I read till the 23rd. So 4 or 5 days of reading it. And I was only like 30% of the way through it. I was trying. I read like 90, 60, 30, 17. I like slowly went down because it just got more and more like, okay, I know I'm not having fun with this. So, I did DNF it for right now. But maybe one day I will pick it back up. Sticky notes that are in my freebies folder, grid vellum that's in my freebies folder, the PDF fantasy dashboard that's in my freebies folder. And then this is my bookshelf for the year. I read only ebooks and sometimes audiobooks, but I don't really do physical books. I had a lot of physical books and I sold everything and just went completely digital because it was so much. Took up so much room. So I went through and bought all the books that I really wanted to keep, and now I just read ebooks. It's so easy. I can take it anywhere. It's just one little device, and it has everything on it. So I just read ebooks. So instead of having like a shelf with books on it, I do this. And I just print out the sticky notes, and an insert printable freebie like this is in my freebies folder. And the book cover template is in there too. You just save it off Amazon and upload it into your Canva and drag it over into the frames that are in there. I've been really into Lola Glass lately. I really love her books. I did Survival of the Mated, and it was the best series. And so now I'm doing the Love Bites series. And she just released the 5th book in the series, so I have 4 books to go. And she has so many books, and I'm really excited. It's the perfect amount of fantasy and romance and like spice, and I love how she describes things, like the setting. Like, she doesn't spend 40 pages describing the scene or the setting that you're walking into. It's a lot like when you in real life, when you walk into a room, you look around and you notice things, and then you don't really revisit it again. So it's like the perfect, like, it's just so like character driven, it's just, I really love it. Anyway, I'll stop talking about it. All of her books are like that too. The same was for Survival of the Mated and the Love Bites series. I just finished the 1st book and I'm on to the 2nd one. And it is so good. I can finish, and they're not super long. They're like 300, 400 pages, most of them. So I can finish it in like a day or two. And it's just, they're so good. I don't want to put them down. It's just that good. Anyway, so I moved on. I finished Sweet Dreams that I got from a Stuff Your Kindle event, and then I started this. Book log with page numbers, date started, date finished, overall rating, and then spice level rating. I'm going back to just rating everything a 5. So I gotta get back on my system of some kind. Pokemon Go, and then I made a new back folder. I got some more scrapbook paper from Joann's, and I just love this pastel checkerboard pattern. So I made myself a new privacy project folder out of that. Some sticky notes, and I did put a pen loop in here. I just took the one from my pocket planner. And then this is like a notepad back paper thing, and it's just the backer. It's super stiff and not very thick, so it's really nice to have back there, because when I write on it, it stiffens it up enough that I can write just holding this, which is one of my favorite things to do with this notebook. I love walking around my house and writing things down and just holding it like this. Being like, okay, I gotta do this and this and this. It's really great. I absolutely love this planner. But yeah, so that's everything that's new, and I'm going to film the month plan with me for March, and I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you later. Bye.